nice Volo VR video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to water run. So pretty much, water running and lava running is a very difficult but simple mechanic in Gorilla Tag that you can use to pretty much just walk on water. Now, myself included, I am not that experienced in water running, but I can indeed do it, so you can trust me with how to do it. I'm not like a master that can go across the entire map in 1.5 seconds, but I can still water run. So I'm going to be showing you how to fix problems, how to actually water run, how to practice, and how to stay determined while trying to water run, and exercises you can do to help your arms not turn spaghetti like mine. No, literally, they feel like spaghetti right now. So, epic cut, insert now. Okay, so now, once you're at forest, the first thing you obviously want to do is obviously not fill up the lava, because for new players, you obviously want to go to beach. You're probably wondering why. The reason is because beach is pretty much just the same as lava, but it's not. Being that the water will always be there. That's why I prefer the beach so much more, is because of how much easier it is to actually get. Unless you're in a private server, it's really hard to get people to fill up the lava. Which is why beach is so much easier to do, because at that point you can just water run or lava run pretty much anywhere. Well, it's water running, juice running, but you know what I mean. Okay, now let's climb the rope. Let's go down. So first off, what you want to do is you want to go to the computer before you go to that rock over there, and you want to set your turn mode to smooth turn. This allows you to do this. And you probably want to Drake, why do you need this? Well, this is because this allows you to set the location that you want to turn to. So you want to click option 2. Not option 3, option 2, and set your movement speed to 1. Because if you set it to like 8, that's not that good. That's really fast. So 1 is like a good amount of speed, which is really nice, and it allows you to set the location that you want to go. But no, man, I tried. I try sometimes, but it doesn't work. Lucky. Okay, so once you're over here, since my arms feel horrible, I'm not really going to show much water running in this video, but once they do feel better, I will show an example of what water running should look like in the future once you get better. So what you want to do is you want to put your arms all the way out, like this. It doesn't matter if you have long arms, short arms, you just need to put your arms all the way out. And pretty simple enough. And then, you don't want to put your hands like this, you want to put them like this. You want to make them into like a W shape when you put one finger down. You put that finger down, W shape, that finger down, W shape. And then you want to just simply do that, and you want to make sure your thumbs are barely apart. And then what you want to do, now that you've got your arms out, put your hands in a W shape, and then your thumbs are barely apart. Then what you want to do is you want to do it in a rhythm. Bounce up and down the rhythm. It's not like ground where you're just like, where you can go pretty much anywhere you want. It's more consistent. You have to be more consistent, or else it's not going to work. So you want to do it like this. Instead of doing it like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, that's not being consistent. This is being consistent. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then, for rhythm, just like I did, you don't want to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. You want to do more just simply 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Maybe a little faster than that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you want to have that like voice in your head that's saying 1, 2, 1, 2, which allows you to know at what time to put your hand down. And here's a little tip. You don't want to hit hard, and you don't want to hit too light. This is an example of a too hard hit. Watch me. You see that? It doesn't bounce you up any. And when you bring it down, when you bring it up, it pulls you down. Which is why you do not want that. And here's an example of a too light hit. Yes. That's an example of a too light hit. You want to do it enough to the point where you bounce up very slightly. You want to bounce up, but you don't want to get pushed down when you bring your hand under the water. So kind of like that. Let's see if I can do it with my hands going like spaghetti. Sort of like this. See how slow I'm going? But I'm going pretty fast. As you can see. Okay. Now here's some practice that you can do now that you got that. So the practice was I would stand on that rock and I used all the stuff that my master told me to use. Well, if you count him a master. He didn't really know what he was talking about either. He was just going off a YouTube video. But what he told me to do, and what also he did, is he went from this rock to that buoy. And once he could successfully water from this rock to that buoy without touching the water, he went to the next one. Then the next one, using from this rock to the next one, from this rock to the next one, from this rock to the next one, and then etc. All the way until there. And then, after he's successfully able to go from here to there without touching the water, he would consider himself pretty good at water running. And that's what I did. The buoy I'm at is that buoy right there. I'm stuck on that one because it's technically the farthest away, but it's not, according to the practice. Now exercises. Because your arms are incredibly tired after doing all this. So to help out your arms, what I did is I simply just stood right here, and then I stood at the very edge, and I did just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the next exercise I did was just going in the middle of the lake and trying to paddle above the water, like this, without really touching the water. I tried to bounce away from the water, up from the water. That is really all that I have today. If y'all guys have any questions, that you just ask me in the comments. During these videos that I'm planning to make, I will check the comments. All you have to do is just comment a tip that you want to know, or something that you need help with, or you can even just ask me to join a specific code, and I can easily do that, as long as I'm not busy, of course. But I will message you back once I see your comment if you want me to join a specific code for me to give you training lessons. That is really all for today's video. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. Have a great rest of y'all's day, and have a nice monkey day. Adios.